Claire Barker. This is my hut. This is where I write my stories, and this is where I wrote Picklewitch and Jack, and I'm going to read it to you chapter by chapter. Sometimes it'll be in the night, sometimes it'll be in the day, not sure. Anyway, if you're ready and you're cosy and you're comfy, let's begin. Picklewitch and Jack. Published by Faber, read with permission by Faber, illustrations by Teemu, Juhani, and words by me. Prologue. The Dreadful Strangers. A fierce gale had been slashing at the shrubbery since lunchtime, pouncing on the weather vane and snorting wetly through the keyholes. Crash and smash went the plant pots, creak and clang went the rusty gates. It was a 5-star hullabaloo that shook the old place to its roots. "What lovely weather we're having," cried the strange little girl, perched high in the branches of the old walnut tree. "Whee!" she squealed, holding onto her pointed hat as the tree pitched back and forth like a fairground ride. Her dungarees were bejewelled in birds, and her hair was as red as a robin's breast. "Faster!" she laughed. "More!" On command, a blizzard of copper leaves rose up from the ground, swirling and merging into one giant beastly shadow that loomed over the tree. It reared up onto its back legs and let out a blood-curdling howl that rattled the roof tiles for miles around. "A storm wolf," gasped the little girl, gazing upwards in admiration. "Oh, whiz-cracking!" she applauded. "Bravo!" The beast bowed graciously, dived back down to the ground, and kicked the bins over with a bang. He was about to show off a bit more when his ears pricked up at the growl of an engine and the crunch of tyres on gravel. The storm wolf instantly dropped to a shy breeze and slunk behind the potting shed. The girl swung round. She sniffed sharply at the cool air, and a blast of birds exploded into the sky, filling the air with harsh cries. "Who goes there?" she muttered, fumbling for her binoculars. "Who be you so rudely interrupting? Friend or foe?" A piano, beds and chairs poured like a trail of ants out of the big yellow removal lorry, straight into the house. "Boxes ahoy!" she scowled, shrugging a starling off her shoulder. "Fudge nuts and bats' bums." Down on the ground, a boy slipped out of the passenger seat of the lorry. Intrigued, the girl polished her lenses and zoomed in for a closer look. The boy seemed to be about the same age as her, and around the same height, but any similarity ended there. She studied his clean shoes and buttoned-up cardigan, noting with interest the shiny smoothness of his hair. She touched her own hair. It was very different, full of fluff and twigs. Sometimes the cheeky sparrows got in, and she had to bang her head with a stick to make them leave. "What a peculiar person," she said in prim tones. "Most curious and odd, and such bad manners too, arriving without an invitation." Her tummy let out a long rumble, and she straightened her hat. "I hope he's bought cake."